And we're alive, my friends, on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. At exactly 9:41 p.m. That's my neighbor downstairs. Apparently, his next door neighbor, had been going through a feud most of the night last night. Woke me up too a couple of times, unfortunately, with the war of words and so forth. And it woke me up several times in the night, and I did not exactly get a good night's sleep. Um, Anyways, I did my early stream early on at 8:30. I woke up at 7:30, and as you guys know, I did my stream just past 8:30 in the morning, and spoke about, oh no, here we go. Sorry guys, I may have to postpone the stream. The neighbor downstairs is going to go crazy and everything again. Um, why the hell not? Let's keep talking about it, and the security and the police and the whole world now what I have to go through. So bring it on. Just make it natural as possible. Let them know about the things going on here, and all the screaming and noise and craziness going on here. So that's okay. Make it natural as possible despite the screaming. Um, Anyways, I woke up at 7:30 this morning. I was waiting for my carbon tax to come in, but so far nothing. Even my tax refund didn't come in yet since I filed way before April. So I'm wondering what's going on about that. I'm a little bit paranoid because of all the criminal oriented neighbors in this building who are targeting me, trying to cause trouble toward me, and so forth. As for the person knocked on the door at 8:30 last night, it was a neighbor downstairs beside the guy who's yelling below me as well. So he admitted that he was the one who knocked on my door. It's like, you just knock on my door loudly and you walk away. Apparently, he knocked on my door 4 times, he said, but I wasn't home at the time, I guess. So apparently, he's the one admitting that he's the one knocking on my door. Normally, he's at the peephole, but so why didn't you go to the peephole? I went there, no one was at the peephole. You just knock and walk away. And apparently, he admitted it was him. So mystery solved there. So that's one mystery explained, which is, idiotic. I'm not sure if he's drunk or whatever. Probably was drunk. Who knows? Um, there goes the guy downstairs. Probably going to be a hard night to sleep again. Effing slut, I'm a native. More racism comments and everything, which is one of the reasons why of all the overwhelming stress of harassment and so forth, plus the harassing racist remarks, builds up and drives me crazy sometimes. Who It would drive anyone crazy, when you think about it. But yeah. Anyways, when I left this morning, I basically went down to the well to have a nice lunch. It was not much of a lunch. I mentioned before that food banks are going lower and lower. Food is getting less and less. All there was a nice wrap. It was a good wrap with a salad and just a tiny little cup. You know those little cups they use with ketchup of grapes and a strawberry. That's it. It wasn't very fulfilling, but it's better than nothing at all. So I had that for lunch, my first meal of the day. And then I proceeded home to see if my check was in. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And someone's banging down the hall again. Someone's screaming down the, oh, here we go. Harassment starts again. Downstairs, down the hall, everything. And it starts all over again, as I predicted. Anywho, where was I? Um, yeah, I had the meal at that place, the well. And then came home, came to get check was there. Took it easy for a bit. Proceeded to go downtown, down to the spot where I collect cans. And I was very lucky. I was very, very lucky. It was still light out and very nice. I made $30 in about an hour, which is pretty cool. Collecting pop cans mainly for Hull. I made about $22 collecting cans. No, 25 bucks exactly in Quebec, and $5.80 in Ontario. So I collected more pop cans in less than an hour. I got some cans from people saying, looking for cans? And they said, you want to come back, come to our place at this address, and we'll have some cans ready for you next time. So I have 2 more people who are willing to give me more cans and so forth, which is very good. I made $30 in about an hour, which is awesome. Cashed out $5. Honestly speaking, I got 2 more beers after that because of the stress and everything. I had 1 beer during that time. And then I went to Quebec to cash the other cans, which was $25. So it's over $30 in about an hour. That's pretty good. Normally I make $30 in about 3 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours around there, 4 hours maybe, depending on area and the timing. It's hard to predict when, but that was like a break for me. So I got down, by the time I got back downtown to Ottawa, after going from all that place all the way to Gatineau to cash those cans, it was almost 9 p.m. when I got, almost 8 p.m. Past 8 p.m. I got back downtown. So I got a few more beers, and I got 2 hot dogs at Farm Boy. I didn't want anything too expensive. I didn't want anything to cook because I knew if I got home, the food would be cooked by 10 p.m. or so. So I'm like, no, I want something to eat on the run, but nothing too expensive like a fast food joint or anything. So at Farm Boy, they have a good deal. They have 2 hot dogs for $5. So I got that. And they have a hamburger for $5.25, folded up, ready to go. But I was hungry. I was craving hot dogs, so I got 2 hot dogs for $5. And I'm used not to having ketchup, mustard, or anything on there. It was very cheaply done, just a hot dog with a plain, cheap little hot dog bun, the cheapest kind you can get. That's why they're selling it for $5 at Farm Boy. But it's okay if you want to eat on the run and you're busy and you don't want to pay too much at the fast food joints, or go home and cook and have a late meal later than you anticipate. And that was good for me. So Farm Boy is good for a snack on the go. A nice little meal on the go, even it's light, and very affordable, as little as $5. Very reasonable. So Farm Boy is a good place to go to, actually, my friends. Especially the Down Reader Center. That's where I went to get my 2 hot dogs. And yeah, so after that, I got on the bus. Kind of a little spice to those hot dogs too, but not too spicy, but pretty good. But on the bus coming on the way home, a bunch of teenagers came in, Middle Eastern teenagers, very loud, and they were harassing indigenous people, like, yeah, native, niggers. There were 2 black gentlemen in the back. One of them was drinking with a buddy, and there was another lady down in front of me talked to another gentleman who left. And all these teenagers came on, started bad-mouthing indigenous people and black people, calling us fucking native, niggers. And then it was so upsetting. The drunk guy and his friend took off and everything, all that. The lady got off, I guess that's a normal stop. I got off stop earlier than I normally do because of the harassment from these punks. That was just disgusting. Middle Eastern teenagers mocking nigger, calling them niggers, and calling us fucking natives, fucking niggers. And it was so loud on the bus, it was disgusting. I got off 1 stop earlier because they were mocking us. And that was just the extreme, most intimidating, racist thing that we have heard so far. That's a new generation for you, my friends, unfortunately. And that was scary. And then I come home. I see the neighbor downstairs, not the one directly below me, but the one beside him, who is known to harass other women in the building, knock on the door. One of them smashed near his face, like, "Don't you knock on my door again." So he's known to harass other women in the building, go with an ex prostitute down the hall who moved out. He admits that. And then he says he loves me and he invited me inside for a drink. I just got inside, so I'm like, what the hell? Might as well find out what's going on. Sexual come on, kept talking and come on, no respect for me, and wouldn't shut up. Same old, sexual harassment, BS, 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 the same old thing. And like, I mean, come on. I love you, you love me, blah, 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 blah. Give me a break. Total loser. But it's like, I did not want to spend the rest of my life with a guy who just drinks and then goes with prostitutes like my ex did. Why do all my exes go with this damn prostitutes and all this shit? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I just listened to him. He told me information about another neighbor on the third floor, instigates everything, sets everyone up, sets everything up, and all this. He says. But yeah, I don't know. But something is going on here, like I said so many times. Drug trafficking, drugs are definitely 100% involved. So there's something going on here that is very scary and very dark. And yeah, that's very, very disconcerting. At least he admits he's the one who knocked on my door yesterday. As for the gentleman who was snooping over on the neighbor across the hall from me, snooping at the door, eavesdropping like that for 5 minutes, they knock on my door. Plus, the neighbor down the hall who came in my peephole making sexual connotations toward me. Apparently, he's spreading lies about me and everything toward people in the building. I found out as well from the neighbor, not the one downstairs, but the one beside him. He told me that that guy is spreading lies about me and making defamatory remarks against me, saying that I'm seeing him all the time and all these things, which is total BS. So this guy down the hall, who has been charged and sentenced, is spreading lies about me. So I'm finding out now. So there's a lot of things to look into. Lie. So it makes sense why people harass me from this guy's lies. I see him all the time. That's a little crap. These guys are a bunch of liars. Too much drugs in the system. Who knows? And they wonder why I have drinking binges sometimes, because it gets overwhelming sometimes. And as I said, there's more than one of them causing trouble. So, yeah. And like I said, birds of a feather flock together. And it's just too much of a messed up place. But all of us are messed up too at the same time, I must admit. Yeah, what a day. What a day. I'm not freaking out though, amazingly. I found out what I found out and I'm actually very calm. I'm amazed I'm calm. I don't know why I'm freaking out. Normally I freak out and rant and rave. Maybe it's magnesium I'm taking, the vitamin B vitamins I'm taking, maybe. Uh, Taking more vitamins again. Who knows? I don't know. I'm actually very calm despite all the things I'm finding out, all the lies being spread on me, and all the BS going on in this building, these people. And one in particular is claimed to be instigator or a troublemaker and the one who sets everything up. Who is a protege of the one who moved out? So I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know. But it's just a big, complex story of the young and the restless. In this case, old and the restless. So I don't know. Prostitution going on, drug trafficking going on, all this BS going on. At least the guy now is behaving good. He's on good behavior. No one knocking on his door anymore. Doing good, my friend. You're doing good. You come a long way. He's working hard, making sure that the yards are clean, make sure everything's clean. And he's staying out of trouble, which I'm very, very, very proud of him. And I have to say that we are on chatting terms now. So I'm very happy that he's getting things in order. He has no troublemakers knocking in his door anymore, which is very good, and so forth. So that's a good thing. As for the other troublemaker down the hall who is sexually trying to harass me, defame my name, spreading lies about me, and so forth, he better watch it. And as for the other one who smoked crack in my apartment that time, the guy with the wavy hair, I know his name. I'm not going to say it here on YouTube, but he has been warned as well to leave me alone. So the main thing is, troublemakers better stay away. The neighbor across the hall, right across from me, how dare she call the 911 and the police on me for torturing my cat and giving her a bath? It's not normal. Well, would it be normal for most cats don't like baths? Of course, she's going to yell at me and everything, all that. The first time she scratched my hands up pretty good and everything. But I was being harassed at the same time at the door, which made her freak out even more. And yeah. Okay, babe? What are you doing? She's being comical. What are you doing? You're being silly? Buffy the Comic's an action comic, the comic Buffy, and Buffy the Comic. She just ran and she deliberately ran and banged to the table frame, not hardly, but playfully, and then she jumped around, looked at me like, come on, mommy, look at me. Silly bunny. Oh, you're silly. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah. But yeah, she's a good girl. It's good to see you, Xavier. I'm going to have to get my glasses still. I had to cancel the appointment due to all the craziness going on. And yeah, the main thing is, I can't believe that neighbor across from me called the police on me, saying I'm torturing my cat. And it's not normal to see yells like that. It is when you damn well trying to give her a bath and trying to give some dick because she's getting like a little bit, anyways, whatever area she can reach. Second time was not too bad. It didn't get too many scratches. And she calls animal control on me too. Like, and she doesn't call anybody when someone bangs in the wall and all the disturbance is going on, smoke in the hallway, because she does that too. So of course she's not going to do that. And the thing is, I remember saying specifically on YouTube, what next? Try to get rid of my cat? Bingo. Just goes to show you how they all know each other. Probably smoking it up right now of all the drugs and laughing it off. Ha ha. When do you guys get caught? Keep digging a grave. What is the mouse in her thing, Buffy? What are you doing? She's being silly. But yeah, anyways, that's my day for today. I'm glad to have met the reporter, the senior writer that was citizen there on Thanksgiving weekend. And my YouTuber friend talked on YouTube. And my other friend did. Haven't seen her. I guess she's on drinking binge too, I guess. She's got beat up really badly, very badly assaulted. So me and her can like understand each other about binges because of trauma and assaults and so forth, and harassment and all that. I think she's on a binge because I haven't seen her since the Thanksgiving weekend. And yeah, I'm not sure. I hope we can see her. I'm gonna call my other friend and see if she's seen her, and hope she's okay. She's probably in a binge. Maybe she went into maybe her ex out of jail or something. I hope to God not. The one almost killed her. I don't know. Hopefully not. But hope I see her soon and make sure that she is okay as well. So I guess that's about it for now. Both her and my other friend went on the CTV News, giving their brief speech about how the mission helps them and so forth. I did not do that, but I talked to the Ottawa Citizen reporter, got pictures, and told him my story as he recorded it. So there'll be an article about me probably in the Ottawa Citizen, probably, possibly, or somewhere, some way or another, sometime in the near or late future. Who knows? Especially with all the racism going on against Indigenous, Métis, and Inuit people, especially. And as you guys may or may not know, over 53% of First Nations people experience discrimination or racism of some form. And 53% is a big, more than half the population of all of Canada, which has to stop. We do not want it to get more than that. If it gets worse than that, something is very, very, very wrong. And this has got to stop. I'll be a serious advocate against this racism toward Indigenous people. And this is only the beginning. So, anyways, that's about it. Take care, stay safe, make witch. And I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a safe night, sweet dreams, and stay healthy.